Little was known about the Gambia's women football until recently, when these young girls rose to stardom. Despite the formation of the female league more than a decade ago, the country has never before participated in any international women's football competition. As such, when the former GFA announced that the country's women under-17 footballers will take part in the qualifying rounds of the 2012 FIFA Women's Under-17 World Cup, eyebrows were raised and questions such as whether the Gambia's women's football was ready for such a big stage. But even though that dissolved executive led by Sidi Kinte are no more in charge of football matters, their decision to send out these young girls onto the international stage has been vindicated. The journey to Azerbaijan started in January, a sunny Sunday afternoon at the Independence Stadium, when the team emerged from the dressing room onto the pitch, and their first opponent on the day was Sierra Leone. Little did they know about the Leone girls, but that did not matter much. At last, they got off, the Gambia playing its first match in an international women's football competition. As always, it was a nervous start, but the baby Scorpions finally made their intention known when our Demba fired the Gambia into the lead. A stunning goal from the Interior FC striker, registering the Gambia's first international goal in women's football. And what a vital opener it turned out to be for the young girls. Two further goals from Sira Jata and Adama Tamba completed an emphatic 3-0 win for the Gambia. An unbelievable start for the baby Scorpions. The mood in the dressing room after that win was exciting, a joyous moment for the whole team. Winning their first game comfortably with a 3-goal margin means so much for the debutants on the global stage. It gave them the needed confidence in this world to march forward, and from that moment, there was no looking back. After the game, I spoke to the man at the helm of things at the time. A happy man indeed was the former GFA president.
These girls, they have really made us proud in the sense that they have put a record which we all know that is going to be in our history football today. Because that's their first international outing and their first victory in their home ground. So that made this match very important to us, and we are proud of them, and we are proud of everybody who came all out to support our national team today.
That was the vision of the former FA boss, very optimistic. Many at the time would not have shared the same thoughts with him. Steady, however, did not live long in the position to realize that dream. But life continued as normal, and the quest for qualification never faded away. Having brushed aside Sierra Leone, standing next on their way was Tunisia. The final hurdle, a double-header against the North Africans. The build-up to that game was interrupted by the dissolution of the GFA. Well, days before hosting the Tunisians, I visited the team at their training ground at the FIFA Gold Project in Yundum. One thing visible was the desire and hunger in the girls and their coaches. Their determination to fight to the end was summed up in these few but brave words by skipper Ami Jaju.
Ñun always dañ dé ñëw pour dem ba jé. Ñun play wuñ pour club site ñun Gambia bi lañ ñëwal pour play. So nga gis so ñëwon pour play sa club. Yo kéré la ñoo play ci biir way ñu ne Gambia bi so ñun dañ gëna all out so Gambia ni yépp seen yaakar ci ñun lañ ko tek so ñun fuñ tek suñu bakkan moy duñ leen ruslo lu mo nekk suñu lefin bi.
So one promise nga bëgga joxe ahead of the game.
Dama promise Gambia ni ñu gëna ci ñëw support ñu ñun gaay suñu nekké suñu gannaaw rek ñu gis leen ñun leen mu ruslo.
Dembe je, meaning they are ready to fight to the finish, and it turned out to be the slogan and the foundation on which the successes of this team was built on. They were never short of confidence.
As usual, we're going for the 3 points. MS, when we are coming for this tournament, we have two things in mind. aim and objective. Our aim is to take part in this tournament, and our objective is to go to Azerbaijan, win and bring the trophy for our country.
Are you confident that you have the team to beat Tunisia and qualify for the World Cup for the first time?
Oh yes, the team is well prepared and we're all hoping to be there in the World Cup. So this is the first time we're playing with Algerians, Tunisians, sorry. We don't know their background, but this is the home game. So it is advantageous to our side. All we will do is to try and win the game here in the Gambia. So that if you go there, if you have draw, it's fine. We will be there in the World Cup.
But you saw that you will win in the Gambia?
Yeah, this is a home game. I'm 100% sure the team will make it because we're all together and we're all praying to win.
Finally,
if God help us, we will.
Finally, what do you have for the fans who are watching to come on Saturday and support you?
Yeah, this word goes to all Gambians, not only the fans. It's like people are there, others know women are playing football, but not in the whole, the Gambia. People have to come out. What I'm begging for is people to come out and support the team. Like the first leg we played with Sierra Leone in the stadium, people were not coming out to support. And we just tried and maintained, we won the game. So this one also is a second game with Tunisian, sorry. Let them come and support the team. Let the fans don't give up and say, yes, the boys don't make it, so Gambian football is down. No, this is women football. Let them give us the courage so that we can be there. We have talented players in this team. If they show up their talents and skills, we will be there in the finals. So.
On March 17th, the Baby Scorpions locked horns with their Tunisian equivalents at the Boxbar Mini Stadium in Brikama, a must-win game for the Baby Scorpions. Watching from the stands was the country's top football brass, including the legendary Alhaji Njai Biri Biri, the Gambia's all-time best footballer. The Tunisians made life difficult for the host, forcing the Baby Scorpions to wait until deep into stoppage time, when substitute Fatou Dabo popped up with a late winner. The golden moment coming in the 92nd minute. What a perfect time to score a winner for one's country. The pass was explicit, the control brilliant, and the finish was magnificent. The timing of the goal was perfect, and the Boxbar Mini Stadium erupted into wild jubilation. But more interestingly enough, despite the late winner, some of the players left the pitch in tears. What were they crying for? They should be celebrating and not crying.
Suñ hope luñu metti moy luñ bëgg lañ amut 3 goals suñ bëgg wala 4 goals suñ bëgg loolu lañ amut loolu lañ doon joyal waaye nekkul amuñ hope ne dinañ dem dañoo dem bu soobee Yàlla. Fatou Dabo was the heroine of the day, and this was how she reacted to the goal that proved to be a major turning point in the fortunes of this team.
Mbatrayla one goal o minga sotonu sererion fon qualified wo goal kilingom be wala ko sulla nin tata jefana hanni yen score ngesko mbitaje le pour ka win tol kata draw nyin je mbitaje tol kata bu ñu wol ko bola kam.
Next was the return leg a fortnight later in Tunis. Only 90 minutes stood between them and a berth in the World Cup, and they just needed a draw to make history. History was within their grasp, but it wasn't the best of opponents for the darling Scorpions and the over 1.6 million Gambians monitoring the game from afar. The North Africans got off to a perfect start, taking the lead quarter way into the game from an own goal when Amijajo sliced the ball into the back of her own net. At that moment, it appeared as if the young Carthage Eagles were in for an easy ride over the Baby Scorpions. But guess what happened? Within moments of falling behind, the Baby Scorpions regained their fighting spirit, controlled their nerves, and trailing by a goal, they fought from behind to score twice and win by 2-1. Striker Awa Demba restored parity midway into the first period, and then Adama Tamba scored the winner in the second period to send the Gambia into the FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup for the first time in history. Now the global stage awaits the Gambia, and the Baby Scorpions